more space than it deserves. So we're gonna make it a little smaller. Woo! There we go. And this one I'm actually not going to cut because I might need it later. But these ones are getting chopped because we want to keep them under 4 feet. Now we're in. And what are we going to do with all that free space? Well, naturally, we're going to fill it up. Would you just look at all that? That's like a whole lot of paper. But it's big paper. I don't know if we want big paper. It's just not that useful to us. But I see some stuff in here that definitely is. Oh, we got yellow paper. Yellow paper. Nice metal rod. Nice metal rod. Ooh. Absolutely want that. That's a chunk of copper. Huh, there's a few good-looking, goodies in here, hey? That'll be brass. In you go. There's another one. Yes, please. Ooh, chunky brass. Love me some chunky brass. And then we got extension cord. More chunky brass. This one right here I'm particularly jazzed about. Nice chunk of copper. This one's probably not brass, but we'll check it later. Because right now, we want to be quick. Ooh. Probably got some brass in it. More chunky brass. More chunky brass. Jeez, this really is a good one. Look at us go. Okay, so that'll be aluminium. Yes, please, on the aluminium. Chunk of brass. Chunk of brass. This is a very, very good bin, actually. I am excited. Brass. Stainless steel. Brass. What's in this box? What do you think? Vanch. Disposable medical face mask. Disposable face mask. Huh. Cases and cases of face masks. That's cool. I get it. Ooh. Whole case of wet wipes. I think we'll actually find a box. What's the Stevens? More face masks. Is there some way to turn cases of face masks into money? There's gotta be, right? Hole punch. Box. Wipes. Oh, these expired in 2020. And even the face masks, like those have got... people still use them. We'll take 4 cases and see if we can make something happen. How's that? What is that? It's like a lawn seed spreader. Oh. Sanitizing gel. Yeah, there's cases of that too. Huh. Decent quality stapler. It's a swing line. Gently place those there for now. I'm looking for treasures. I'm not going to cause a mess, and I certainly don't want to cause... Yeah, I'm doing the exact opposite. Don't want to cause any trouble, though. You guys are obviously clearing a lot of stuff out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I might use that stapler, that kind of stuff, but mostly I just wanted to grab whatever metals were in there and... I appreciate that. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I will not leave a mess.
Yeah, no, it's that we got some people that just come, they dump a couch or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You got any more of these?
No, well, this tower might have it, but we're going to start doing that tomorrow.
Okay. But you'll have a metal bin back by then, is what you're saying?
I'm hoping we will. If not, we'll just make a pile somewhere until we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, if you need it gone, I'm just down the street.
Okay, do you charge money or?
No. Oh, if it's a fridge or a freezer, I do have to charge.
I'm the building manager for here, so
Yeah?
let me get your number.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll grab a pen.
Okay. Cool. All right, new contact. I don't know if he'll ever call us. Like, people generally don't. I've found you give your number to somebody and most of the time you'll never hear from them. This shop vac. A broken wheel shop vac. That's too bad. I might have one of those at home though. Uses a filter. We'll give it a try. It's actually a nice stool. Probably go ahead with that. That guy sounded pretty upset at first, but from his explanation, it does sound like they've been dealing with people just showing up and tossing in couches whenever they feel like it, so I don't blame him. Totally get it, that would be upsetting. Ooh! Tubeless. A little bent up. You know what? I might need that for my trailer dolly. What's that? Is that one of those arm cranes? I think it is. I think this is one of those arm cranes. If we find a second one, then that's a win. But just one of them on their own I don't think is... Okay, less yapping, more digging. And you know what? Those look like really good quality. Okay, no, you're right. I got a plan. We're gonna scale the pile of paper. Oh, that's got a chunk of brass in it. Now this is kind of a shame. These are the IKEA Gnedby. They're actually really nice because they're tall. They're narrow, so they're perfect for media, like DVDs or whatever. And they're really tall. So I've got a whole collection of these that I just line up. So I know they sell well because people like them. I'm one of those people. Unfortunately, we've had some rain, and these are, they're just made of that stuff. So these ones are all swollen and basically ruined. I'd like to know what this is a box of. That is a case of envelopes. That are all a little wet. There's another stapler. Okay. I think this hole punch is actually... Oh, and a boss stitch. Okay. It's that Vonch. That's more of those masks. Not go crazy. Stick to the stuff that matters. Set those there for now. I love how he told me there's nothing in there. They always tell you there's nothing in there. There's never anything in there. And yet... Oh, wow. A whole bunch of these. Thermometer guns. Or should I say thermometer pew-pews? That seems to be what people are using these days. I get it. So it looks like this thing. That sounds like metal. Sweet. Metal rods. I'm doing all this so I can get at this metal cart. Some good old chunks of brass out of this one. Tell you what. What is this? I.O. module. I don't care. These we may go for because people still use hand sanitizer. In fact, people like it more than ever. Go figure. It's a classic tape dispenser. It's missing the balls. It's fine. That's a kennel. That is an animal kennel. Well, and a chunk of brass. Yeah. Okay, well, the kennel. Yeah. That kennel is money all day. You already know. Oh, photos. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Oh! I guess we'd better... Hold on. Let's go talk to him, because he's probably going to want to put... Well, I just broke something. Okay, so... Unfortunately, fun is over. Because that person is here to swap the bins out. So, the system has changed. That's what I get for trying to relax. Okay, that is a big, beautiful, brand new, but steel wheel. As much as that would be, it looks like it's for a bus. Like, honestly, that thing is definitely valuable, but we're out of time. Truck driver is here.
Hi.
Hey.
A lot of junk, eh?
It is, but I thought I saw some treasures.
You never know it had been like this.
Well, no, and there's some, like that stack of boxes there.
Stuff like that.
Well, I set those out. So I go for scrap metal, right? But obviously, with a hobby like this, you're gonna find the odd thing that's worth putting up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Shame that it's going when it's only half full. Well, I say we did pretty not too bad. Look at the haul. This is all the stuff that we are not going to scrap, but we were going to try and turn into cash. We've got 4 cases of N95 disposable face masks. We got 4 cases of hand sanitizer. We got a working shop vac, pretty decent. It's one of the wheels is broken, but still something. We got a sump pump. We got 2 wheels. We got a case of alcohol cleaning wet wipes, and some hole punches and some staplers and a grass seed spreader and a kennel. I would say conservatively, we can probably get $100 for all of the cleaning and sanitary junk, and another $100 for all of the other junk. Now, will it all sell? Probably not. This is taking a bit of a risk, because who's really gonna buy this kind of quantity without purchasing it through their business and getting like a regular supplier? We're taking a punt. The rest of this stuff, though, we got some pretty decent scrap in there, so I'm looking forward to seeing just how much this is worth. That spot was honestly fantastic, though. We got a little distracted there, but that's because we were making friends, not only with the building manager, but also with the truck driver that came to drop that, switch the bins out. Realize if these boxes of things actually do sell, then yes, we'll feel kind of silly for not grabbing all of them, but I was trying to find everything that we could find rather than just get excited about the first thing that was on the top in case there was something better. And obviously that was the right call, because if we hadn't been quick or like moving with a sense of urgency, then, well, those boxes of sanitation products would have been the only things we got. I'm happy with how it went. Let's see if we can get clean brass for all that stuff that we've already got, or if we'll have to take it out when we're done unloading and put a little work into it. Fingers crossed, though. All right, now some of this stuff, well, a lot of this stuff is going to be tin shred, but we got to go through with the magnet while we're in here. And we got to try and be quick. This is probably stainless. Yes, sir. Beauty. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Close enough. That one's aluminum too? Okay. And that one's dirty stainless. Well, things got interesting, didn't they? You can go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. How about that one? That one's good. You really do have a little bit of everything today, don't we? So much of this is prepared. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Let's keep it moving. How about that piece? Nice. I don't know what it is, but it's non-magnetic, so that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I'm being silly. Now they're prepared. Which is going to be a lot of this, but thankfully not all of it. Boop. Boop. And that. I think that may just be everything. Yes, a lot of you will probably recognize these motors. I've been hanging on to them for a while. I can't even get $50 for them. And you know what? Fair enough. They're so old, they're actually really inefficient. Like, I looked at comparable models. You can get the same power in a much smaller package. Now, these, you know, probably last a lot longer or something, but essentially nobody wants them, and that's fine. I've hung on to them for long enough. We're gonna scrap them now. Well, we got $175, which isn't bad, but 75 of those dollars was for the three big old motors that we'd been hanging on to for a while. So really, that pile was only about $100-ish. But we didn't sell any of the brass. Well, okay, a tiny little bit of brass, like $15 worth, because I didn't want to sell it unless it was clean, and it's worth twice as much clean. And for just a couple little rubber washers and check valves and things, but most of the weight on there being brass, I don't really want to take half what it's worth. It's definitely worth taking home and, you know, unscrewing a couple pieces here and there to get a few bits of plastic out. So we're going to do that, and you can look forward to that on whenever the next processing the heap video is. Might be sooner than I would expect. Lots to look forward to, but most of all, another adventure shared with you. This was a good one, actually. Thinking of all the things we stacked up. Wow, huge pile of butt. You saw, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one, all right? Till then, leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.